What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lee Vlogs. So today we're going to talk about 5 things I hate about the Nissan GTR. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Welcome to the vlog. Alright, so this first one, I don't want to say I hate it, but I'm not a huge fan of it, and that's going to be my little exhaust note from this Nissan GTR. So this car is completely stock right now. So with the 2017s, they did come with a titanium exhaust, so it is a little bit louder than normal GTRs, or older GTRs, older than 2017. But it's not the creme de la creme, you know? So we'll do a little cold start, and then we'll go for a little ride to talk about some more things that I dislike about this car. But little cold start action, huh? Let's go. See, it's not bad, but it's not good either. It's just there, you know? It's just kind of there. Yeah. Alright, guys. Setting off in the Nissan GTR. Hopefully let's turn the audio off on here. Okay, good to go. Alright, so setting off in the Nissan GTR. First thing, or that was the first thing right there. So exhaust, the first thing we don't like about the Nissan GTR. All right, it's not bad. 2017, they made it a little better, but it's not that great. So an exhaust eventually will come for this car. Right now we just got wheels, waiting on tires. Tires are on the way. Hopefully they'll show up soon. We can get those on. But yeah. All right. So, moving on to the second thing I dislike about this car is that, I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright, so, right now we're in park, right? Let's go ahead and throw the seatbelt on. Pretty low on gas too, huh? Gotta fill her up. Alright, so, we're in park right now, right? We're gonna throw it in drive. So, we're in drive, automatic mode. And let's go down the street. 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 Close the garage. Okay, that's closing. Alright. So, the second thing I hate about this car is the gearing in automatic mode. Literally, fucking first gear is non-existent. We're in first right now, but you'll see how quickly it shifts out of first into second. We're in second. That quick! That quick! We didn't even get through the fucking turn! That quick! We are in second gear and third gear now. So basically what I'm saying is, if you're gonna get a GTR, never, ever drive it in automatic mode. It's a waste of fucking time. We'll do it again right now. We'll do it again. We'll do it again for you guys right now. So, we're in first gear, right? First gear, you guys see it? Let's go. Second gear. Oh, second gear. Not even through the turn. But when she gets up, she gets up. But yeah, that's definitely the second thing I dislike about the Nissan GTR is just the gearing in it is kind of bad if you're driving in automatic mode. They need to make the first gear last a little longer. You shouldn't be able to make it halfway through a turn before before your gearing switches over. If there's something I could change, I would definitely change that. Just make first gear last a little longer, like past 10 miles per hour would be great. But who knows? Who knows what the thought process was behind all that? But yeah, that's the second thing I dislike about the Nissan GTR. All right, so the next thing I dislike about the GTR is that the paddle shifters are stuck on the steering wheel. I'm not a big fan of that at all. Like, because okay, so my paddle shifters are also stuck on the Corvette as well. So don't think that I'm just hating on the GTR. However, the Corvette is a manual shift car, so I never really need the paddle shifters that often, unless I'm gonna downshift or rev match, which I do kind of sparingly, so. You know, which I do kind of sparingly, but having the paddle shifters stuck on the steering wheel is not fun when you actually kind of rely on them to drive this car. A lot of times I'm hitting up when I should have hit down, and I'm hitting down when I should have hit up, and it can become, you know, a learning thing, a learning curve if you're not used to it. Me coming from a manual car, definitely not used to it, so there's that. But yeah, that's gonna be definitely the third thing I hate about this car, is just having paddle shifters that are stuck to the steering wheel and having to rely on them. Not fun at all. Okay, so I did buy this car used. However, I don't know if my AC unit needs to be recharged, but definitely the fourth thing I dislike about this car is going to be the air conditioning. So the cold air isn't that cold, and the hot air isn't that hot. Everything's just kind of like stagnant in the middle. So if you get a GTR, don't expect your cold air to be ice cold and your hot air to be scalding hot, because you may have what I have, which is a car that, you know, has some moderate cold and some moderate hot. I live in California, so it's not too crazy of an issue for me, but I can imagine someone that lives in like Utah or something like that, that could be a very big issue. On the flip side, however, the heated seats that come on this car are very good, and we'll probably talk about that in the next video. But yeah, fourth thing I dislike about this car is the air conditioner for sure. Okay, and the last thing I dislike about this car, I mean, for a 2017 model, I feel like it should come with this because my 2014 Corvette came with this, but that's gonna be a heads-up display. There's no heads-up display for this car, so if you're gonna look at your miles per hour, you still gotta look down here. That may sound kind of bougie or whatever, but that's what I'm used to right now, or what I've been used to or accustomed to in the C7 Corvette, is having my heads-up display right here. That's how I rely on my miles per hour. I never even look down at the actual tachometer. I'm always looking through the glass, and I think on a car of this price and year make, it should probably have a heads-up display, but it doesn't, and that's kind of bad. But hey, you can't complain. You just got to be more cognizant of your speed and pay attention to your miles per hour, you know, down here in this little box thing. I'm not mad at the old school tachometer and having carbon fiber. I think that's pretty cool. But the C7 Corvette, this is all digital right here, so think about. But this is, like I said, it's an old school kind of car. If you really think about it, this platform, this style of car has been around since '09, so can't really complain too hard, but I would love a heads-up display for this car. I think that would be the icing on the cake and make this car 10 times better. But yeah, those are my only complaints. So definitely the gearing, automatic, driving in automatic, I don't advise it. Don't even, I mean, you can attempt it, but you're not gonna have a fun time. Your car's gonna be fucking jumpy and lurchy and all that shit. The air conditioning, it's not too hot and it's not too cold, so it's kind of just, it's not the best. So if you live in a colder or warmer climate, something to think about. Paddle shifters stuck on the steering wheel. So with having that jumpy gearing, having to rely on the paddle shifters. It kind of sucks that, or these are stuck on the steering wheel, so you can get them mixed up sometimes because, yeah, you rely on them. And then the exhaust, of course, but you know, that can all be changed. The exhaust can definitely be changed for sure, and will be changed eventually. But the exhaust isn't too loud. It's decent. It's not bad. You're not gonna love it. You're not gonna hate it, but you're really not gonna love it. You're probably gonna want to upgrade it. So yeah. But those are my 5 things I dislike about the Nissan GTR. Hopefully you guys found this informative and useful. But until next time, guys, Lee Vlogs out.